Vera Bradley, VRA, company announcing a new collaboration with Disney will debut the Disney Collection by Vera Bradley, available for the first time in all Vera Bradley full-line stores and in select Vera Bradley factory locations and online at verabradley.com. Its ticker Victor Romeo Alpha shares indicated higher following this press release. The stock now up about 8%. Victor Romeo Alpha. Claris Therapeutics announcing that it has agreed to a settlement deal with Lipocine LPCN for claims in a patent infringement suit brought against Claris by Lipocine, and will further resolve a patent interference between the two parties. Lima Papa Charlie November. Bassett Furniture, BSET, raising its quarterly dividend from 12.5 cents to 14 cents, and also adding $16 million to its buyback plan. Bravo, Sandy, Echo, Tango. Dognis, ticker DOGZ, company announcing a $3.96 million common stock offering, Delta Oscar Golf Zulu. Zynex ZYXI, company raising its Q2 adjusted EBITDA estimate and announcing order growth of 247% year over year for Q2. That's ticker Zulu Yankee X-Ray India.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Let's go ahead and see what is trending this morning. All right, the first stock that we're gonna watch is gonna be DTSS. Top gainer right now. DTSS is an uptrend line. We're above the 200 EMA and VWAP, which is really good. And we had this two targets on, when was this on? Was it yesterday? Yeah. So we hit all three targets there. And those would be the same targets today. So DTSS, uh, remember, hit your targets and take your profits. It's look at the spikes; it always gives everything back, right? So the shorts, they see that, and if I was short this stock, I would be thinking, okay, this thing always gives everything back. I'm gonna short at these levels. So you gotta think like a short as well. When you're going long, don't be greedy. Uh, Take your profits when you have them. Okay, next one is HUDI. HUDI. This one at the pre-market, at the pre-market, yes. Uh, I was up right here. Watch this trend right here that squeezed up all the way to $9. So I got up at 4. Not at 4. At 5:30, I was watching this one, and then I, I saw this squeeze coming, and it went all the way to 960. So currently just gave everything back. 200 EMA, kind of struggling there. Remember, 200 EMA is where the buyers and the sellers meet. It's always a tug of war, and whoever wins, all right, takes it. So in this case, we kind of struggled there. Shorts won
Munich
again. We're struggling
IMUX
there.
a couple minutes ago, company announcing the pricing
So
of a
we'll
4.5
see what
million share
happens
offering at
on
$10
the
per
daily.
share.
Yeah, so this thing
Munich shares
ramp.
last
You
trading
see it squeezed
around
there as well.
966 India Mike Uniform X-ray.
What is squeezed all the way? My target was 812. This thing went all the way to 906. Just beasted this morning. I don't know. I don't know if he has any more juice left. CIDM, second top
Just
gainer.
under
I mean,
5
third
minutes
top
left
gainer.
in the pre-market session. About
Uh,
5 minutes left until the open
this
of
one
U.S.
is
stocks for
above
the
200
day.
EMA. We need to get above VWAP. So this resistance right here. I just put it on here. So we need to get above 140. 140 price. We can get 150. Um,
Apple AAPL, the pre-market high in Apple is right at 150. Just to note that level, shares last trading at 149.50. That's Alpha Alpha Papa Lima.
wow, Apple, man, hit that 150. It's crazy. Okay, so this one on the 4 hour, we have room to run all the way to $2 and 190 on daily. We have a trend line here, so we'll put a trend there. And so this when we do get volume, these trends work as resistance, and we've seen how we hit them like to the
Gato
dot.
Silver
So
GATO pricing an 8.93 million share offering by the company and 2.5 million share offering by certain shareholders at $14 per share. It's ticker Golf Alpha Tango Oscar.
Arlo is not the fifth top gainer here. Um, this one squeezed yesterday. It's been in a downtrend below 200 EMA. Yeah, we got some work to do. We gotta get above, we get above and hold. We have $7. 709, 718, 732. So watch that. And ATHE. Yeah, this was downtrending below 200 EMA. So I don't trade anything below the 200 EMA. If it's below 200 EMA for me, it's just
2-minute warning here. 2
it's
minutes
just a short.
until the open of stocks.
I like stuff that's the 200 EMA has potential to get above VWAP again and go further for a reversal. So anything above 200, I don't even mess with. All right.
Thirty seconds until the open of stocks. Stocks are now open for trade. Good luck today, everyone. CleanSpark CLSK company announcing its exhibition of Clean Block at Mining Disrupt on July 21st in Miami, Florida. CleanSpark is a sponsor of the conference. That's ticker Charlie Lima Sandy Kilo. Moving Image Technologies, MITQ shares halted on a circuit breaker to the upside. The stock halted up 15%, like India Tango Quebec. Marin Software, MRIN, and AK out just before the open, saying that the company entered an equity distribution deal with JMP for up to 40 million in shares. Mike Romeo India November. Moving Image Technologies MITQ shares should be resuming trade at 9:36 and 18 seconds AM Eastern Time. That would be for a 5-minute circuit breaker. Mike India Tango Quebec. SGOCO Group. SGOC is the ticker. Shares halted on a circuit breaker. Shares halted up 15%. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie the stock over the $15 level. Just a reminder that Fed Chair Jay Powell is currently testifying in front of the Senate Finance Committee. A reminder that their testimony did begin yesterday around noon Eastern Time and is continuing today. Reinvent Technology Partners YRTPY company announcing a SPAC merger deal with Aurora. It is a self-driving technology company. Investors and Aurora have committed to a $1 billion in PIPE financing and a proposed transaction that will represent equity value of $11 billion for Aurora. The SPAC company that will be taking Aurora public is Reinvent Technology Partners Y, ticker Romeo Tango Papa Yankee.
Okay, watch Nlsp here. Hold up.
Moving Image Technologies MITQ shares resume trade here. Mike India Tango Quebec continuing higher. The stock up 23%. Moving Image Technologies MITQ shares halted on another circuit breaker. The stock halted up 33% Mike India Tango Quebec. Allied Healthcare Products AHPI shares halted on a circuit breaker. The stock halted up 9.5%. Alpha Hotel Papa India. A few IPOs expected here this morning. Coleman Bancorp, its ticker Charlie Uniform Lima Lima. Also Texas Community Bank shares, ticker Tango Charlie Bravo Sandy. And PB Bank shares, ticker Papa Bravo Bravo Kilo. Again, those were a few IPOs expected to open for trade this morning. SGOC Group, SGOC shares resume trade. Stock continuing higher, now up 23%. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie. S&P 500 futures below the 4350 level, down 0.4% here. Moving Image Technologies, MITQ shares resume trade here and continue higher. stock up 34%. Off of a session high at 731, the stock last trading at 690, Mike India Tango Quebec. AHPI, its allied healthcare products, shares resumed trade following a circuit breaker. That's Alpha Hotel Papa India. About 15 minutes into the intraday trading session, S&P 500 and Dow 30 down, both down about 0.4%. Nasdaq is the laggard here this morning, down about 0.5%. The Russell 2000 small cap index trading down 1.6%. Quick look at commodities following the open of stocks. Crude oil trading down more than 1% here, 72.24 per barrel last trade in crude oil. Gold about flat for the session, up about 10 cents per ounce. 18.25.20 per ounce last trade in gold. Silver up about 0.3% at 26.35 per ounce. Verb Technology, VERB, shares spiking to a session high, now up 29%, rebounding from a session low at 280, just under 280. That's ticker Victor Echo Romeo Bravo. Carver Bancorp, CARV, shares halted on a circuit breaker. The stock halted up 21%. Charlie Alpha Romeo Victor. Yamana Gold, AUY, seeing a block trade here in the issue. A block trade of about 875,000 shares at 427. Yamana Gold shares trading up 0.2% today. Alpha Uniform Yankee.
AMC making a new high, 35.98. Joe CIDM, what's going on, Joe? CIDM currently on a downtrend. Well, we need to let's take a look at it on the chart real quick. CIDM. Yeah, so we need to get above that 200 EMA and VWAP. So currently stock bearish. Did hit oversold,
Moving image technology,
but
moving image technology.
yeah, we need to get above that 140 to get next leg up.
A circuit
If it
breaker to
doesn't,
the downside.
it's gonna continue downtrending.
Session high at 7.
Not looking too good now, but let's see.
That's up
Let's see if we can get above that. If you guys reject it, it's not gonna be good. I'm gonna VWAP at 200 EMA on the 1 minute. Hey Joe, if you're new, do me a favor, give me a like and if you subscribe, I'm here every morning. Pre-market, I give you top gainers and potential targets.
a few other small banks moving here with price action in Carver Bancorp, CARV, Urban One, UONE, Cone Group, COHN, LM Funding, that's ticker LMFA, and also Broadway Financial, BYFC shares also all moving higher here. Looks like Carver was the leader in this space. Charlie Alpha, Romeo Victor. The other tickers here, Urban One is Uniform Oscar November Echo. Cone is Charlie Oscar Hotel November. Broadway Financial is Bravo Yankee Foxtrot Charlie, and LM Funding is ticker Lima Mike Foxtrot Alpha. A note on price action in Carver Bancorp, CARV. Carver shares started moving and were halted on a circuit breaker as at the testimony with Fed Chair Jay Powell, a senator mentioned the Fed's involvement with causes like global warming and racial justice, and the price action in Carver and some of these other small banks may have been correlated with that comment at Fed testimony. Carver, Urban One, Cone, Broadway Financial, and LM Funding have been stocks that traders have correlated with commentary about social injustice. Those stocks are considered to be owned and operated by minority groups like African Americans. Carver CARV shares resume trade and pull back from session high. The stock still up about 19%. Charlie Alpha Romeo Victor.
I'll go ahead and replace this with Verb.
Workhorse WKHS shares mark a new session high. Whiskey Kilo Hotel Sandy. Workhorse shares trading up about 6% here. Whiskey Kilo Hotel Sandy. Waiting on a few IPOs here this morning. In addition to the ones mentioned earlier, also seeing IPOs expected for Rapid Micro Biosystems,
Okay, here we go on Blin.
Sight Sciences, SGHT, Sera Prognostics, SERA, Phillips Edison and Company, PECO.
Okay, Verb, we have room to 350. And then let's see if Blin can hold up here and break that 750.
Support.com SPRT shares up 7% for the session last night in an article. Benzinga highlighting support as a possible short squeeze candidate that trades under $5. Sandy Papa Romeo Tango shares now up 9% for the session. Polarity Therapeutics, ATHE shares getting a little rebound from a session low here following a press release highlighting from the company highlighting publication of data showing its ATH434 is neuroprotective and improves motor function. That's ticker Alpha Tango Hotel Echo. Shares up about 9% but off pre-market highs at 207. Alpha Tango Hotel Echo. Moving Image Technologies, MITQ shares resume trade following a circuit breaker. That was the third circuit breaker. Shares up about 16% here for the session. Mike India Tango Quebec.
Hey, football looking good. Wish also looking good.
Tango.
They've been downtrending for a while.
Shares spike higher, now up 16-17% here over the $8 level. It's ticker TKAT.
Oh, Blin couldn't do it.
Stocks rebounding from a session low here over the last 10 minutes, marking new intraday highs. S&P 500 futures still down about 0.2%, but again at an intraday high 43.59.5. Last trade in S&P 500 futures.
AMC new high 36.50. This one's beasting.
AMC Entertainment, ticker AMC, shares up 9% this morning, just recently pushing over the $36 level, now over $36.50. Alpha Mike Charlie. Newegg November Echo Golf shares rebounding from a session low at 27.35, turning positive. The stock now up about 3.5%, flirting with the $30 level. Its ticker NEGG. Gap GPS shares rebounding from a session low, still down about 1.5% here. Volume spiking, seeing traders circulate deal reporter speculation of Gap takeover chatter or a spin-off. Stock again still down about 1%, but off of session lows. That's ticker Golf Papa Sandy. Gap GPS shares turning positive, now over the $31 level. Again, traders circulating speculation from Deal Reporter that the company might do a spin-off. That's ticker Golf Papa Sandy. Liquid Media, YVR shares spiking higher, now up 44% on volume here as the stock moves over $2. Yankee Victor Romeo.
Three, two, one.
Beyond Meat, BYND, seen a report that the company has launched an e-commerce site on JD.com, Bravo Yankee November Delta. That is a Bloomberg report. Shares now up about 4.5% for the session, Bravo Yankee November Delta. Liquid Media, YVR shares resume trade. stock pulling back from a session high at 237, up 40% here. Yankee Victor Romeo.
AMC new high 37.
PPG Industries, the ticker is PPG, raising its quarterly dividend from 54 cents to 59 cents per share. Papa Golf. Wow, AMC new high 37.35. This thing's not giving up. Carver Bancorp, CARV, and also Clen Inc., CLNN. Twitter source Will Mead in his private account showing that he is long Carver Bancorp and Clen Charlie Alpha Romeo Victor, and Clen ticker is Charlie Lima November November.
Okay, let's put YVR on watch.
Coming up in about 4.5 minutes, the EIA will be giving its weekly reading on natural gas inventories. The expectation is for a build of 47 billion cubic feet.
Three, two, one.
Fed Chair Powell has been testifying in Washington, D.C. for about 45 minutes now. A couple quick highlights from the testimony. Powell saying that the bar for the Fed beginning to taper its asset purchases is, quote, still a ways off. Powell saying that the Fed does not need to understand new labor force participation trends to begin its taper. Powell saying that the Fed is not comfortable with inflation well above 2%. Given the extent with high inflation being temporary, it wouldn't be appropriate for the Fed to react. A couple of quick highlights from Fed Chair Powell's testimony in Washington, D.C. EIA nat gas inventory for last week, a build of 55 billion cubic feet. That was a larger than expected build. The estimate was for 47 billion cubic feet. Inovio, ticker INO, shares making a very near-term parabolic move here, spiking higher and then selling off. Traders circulating an earlier Motley Fool article highlighting 3 small cap stocks with upside. The article citing sell-side analysts. Inovio, ticker India November Oscar, was one of those. Also Vaxart, Victor X-Ray Romeo Tango. And the last stock cited here was Columbia Care. That ticker is, that's an OTC stock. Inovio, India, November, Oscar shares selling off after briefly touching over the $8 level. The stock now pulling back about 20 cents here. Shares turning negative, down about a 0.5%. That's ticker INO. Sonoma Pharmaceuticals, Sandy November Oscar Alpha shares halted on a circuit breaker, down 23%. That's ticker SNOA. Medtronic MDT, company's Pallier unit announcing that it received FDA 510K clearance to extend the indications of its EVA15 insufflation technology for use in endoscopic surgery. Again, this is a unit of Medtronic, ticker Mike Delta Tango.
New high on YVR.
Senate Majority Chuck Schumer says he has set a deadline of next Wednesday for Democrats to move forward with $2.5 trillion budget framework deal, headlined according to Reuters. Schumer saying he will file a motion on Monday to set up a procedural vote on the bipartisan infrastructure bill. CareDX, Charlie Delta, November Alpha, trader circulating commentary from Craig Hallam that the CMS issued a billing and coding document clarifying prior language. Back in April, the CMS issued an umbrella coverage policy for transplant, making it easier and faster to gain coverage. Craig Hallam saying we were unsure if the umbrella language would impact reimbursement. Shares of CareDX CDNA is the ticker quiet here as traders circulating some positive commentary from analyst Craig Hallam. Sera Prognostic, SERA, and IPO opening at 15.01. It priced at $16 per share. The ticker is Sandy Echo Romeo Alpha. trade up acquisition UPTVU, another IPO here. Blank check company shares opening right at $10 after pricing at $10. Uniform Papa Tango Delta Uniform. Chicago Fed President Evans will be speaking at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, coming up in about 10 minutes here. Coleman Bancorp CULL IPO for today, opening for trade at 11:45. Is ticker Charlie Uniform Lima Lima. Lordstown Motors, ticker RIDE, shares rebounding from the 880 level over the last few minutes here, now over $9 level. Shares up 14% at a new session high. Romeo India Delta Echo.
AMC trying to curl up on here. Gotta keep an eye on that. I would like a sort of pullback and like a downtrend if it rejects here.
KEYS company announced that its Pathwave software was selected by Menlo Micro to reduce design cycle. No terms disclosed here. Kilo Echo Yankee Sandy. Tuck on RTKAT shares marking its new session high up 31%. That's Tango Kilo Alpha Tango. Dow Jones highlighting a couple comments by Fed Chair Jay Powell on his testimony. At his testimony, Powell saying that we're not going back to a period of prolonged high inflation. Powell saying that the Fed has tools to address high inflation if the need should arise.
Slow so far, slow start. Powell speaking, so I know the market's a little bit indecisive here. See if we can get some reversals here soon. Okay, you can see here on top. Oh, come on.
Takang RTKAT shares pulling back from a session high here. Tango Kilo Alpha Tango. This is an NFT non-fungible token name with some momentum today. Back in April, NFT related stocks were seeing a ton of volatility, and it looks like that's continuing today. A list here of publicly traded companies with NFT exposure. Hall of Fame, HOFV, Dolphin Entertainment, DLPN, Liquid Media, YVR, Color Star Technology, CSCW, Green Pro Capital, GRNQ, ZKI International, that's ZKIN, Playboy, PLBY, and WiseKey, WKEY were a few stocks mentioned as NFT plays back in April. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell saying that all Republicans will vote no on the $3.5 trillion budget deal. Reuters citing a Fox News interview with McConnell. Stocks unaffected following that headline. S&P 500 futures actually moving higher here now. Still down about 1/3% for the session. 43.54.5. Last trade in S&P 500 futures. PB Bank shares, Papa Bravo Bravo Kilo and IPO for today, opening print at 1250. That's ticker PBBK. Grom Social Enterprises, GROM. Benzinga programming announcement here coming up at 12:10 p.m. Eastern Time. The CEO of Grom will be interviewing on Benzinga's Power Hour YouTube show. That's ticker Golf Romeo Oscar Mike. CVS, ticker CVS, Bloomberg reporting that the company has said it is halting sale of two store brand sun care products, Charlie, Victor, Sandy. Fed Chair Powell saying that the Fed will talk about the composition of its asset purchases and the path to reduce them at the next Fed meeting. Comments from Fed Chair Jay Powell testifying in front of the Senate.
All right, it's 10:30. 30 more minutes for lunch. I'm gonna go get some water. Pretty slow day so far. Oh, watch this YVR. I think this one has potential. Got a CIDM. All right, man. Take a look at it here. Yeah, CIDM. If we need to get above this trend line right here. MACD's positive. It's looking all right. 124 support. I would not let it go below the support here. That's just me. So you see every time it came to these levels, even in pre-market, it held. I think once it breaks, it's really going to get shorted. So we want to stay above, also break above this 140 level and see if we can get some more upside. Hey, don't forget to give me a like, and if you can subscribe, I go in pre-market, give you my top gainers, put the signals here, and where the market opens. So hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. Okay, AMC popping here again. Not giving up. There's just lack of volume today in the market because of the meeting going on. House speaking and everything is not helping the market. Okay, where we are, let's see if we're kind of flagging here. Did we break to the downside or to the upside? It's kind of popped up a little bit here at 10 and kind of up 20 for about 30 minutes, and now it's like everything's playing back down. Just a little nice reversal, nothing big. Yeah, YVR is breaking to the downside. CIDM still holding that 130 level.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
GP Strategies, ticker GPX, announcing a merger with Learning Technologies Group. Deal is going to be at $20.85 per GP Strategies share in cash. Golf Papa X-Ray. Fed Chair Jay Powell, his testimony in Washington, D.C., concluding S&P 500 futures down about 0.3%.
I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from
GP Strategies, ticker GPX, shares were halted with code news pending ahead of that merger news. Ticker is Golf Papa X-Ray. Waiting on a resume in GP Strategies, ticker Golf Papa X-Ray.
Yeah, I mean, just overall volume just faded off everything. I was speaking all this morning, and they were making all this announcements about the infrastructures and the plans that are going on. I know the market's reacting to it. That's what's happening. But CIDM, I mean, geez, it's still holding that 130 level, while everything else is kind of falling. So pretty impressive. It kind of Blin's finding some support there. Let's check it out. Auto resistance at 650. Hey man, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. What's going on with Nflx? Where's Nflx? Let's take out. Yeah, it had some news yesterday, right? After market, it had news, and it just went, and it just kind of sold back off and gave all its gains. So Nflx not looking too good, man. Let's look at the chart. It's slow. Let's see. Yeah, it's very bearish. Holding this 540 support here that I have. If it breaks that, it's not gonna be good. So 634, you can see this upper trend line on the 4-hour. And every time, we've come to test it, it bounces off. So if it comes to 534, better bet I'm gonna get some calls there for a bounce. Matter of fact, let me put on alert around here in this levels. Oh shoot, I put it wrong. Oh. What's going on? Low. Alright, so I put an alert. If it gets to those levels, I'm gonna look for some calls. Some lotto calls for tomorrow would be good. Great bounce there. Well, I mean, it's just going out because the whole market is red. The news was good. I think it's expanding, making less premium video games, and then expansion of video games. Yeah, so I mean, they had good news. The market reacted to it. It's just that, just overall, the market is trash today, and so it's coming. The shorts get the opportunity of something that spiked up on news, and people take their profits at the open, and then the shorts just come in and it gets sold off. So yeah, you could tell it's breaking that 540 level. So around 534, you know, some lotto calls for tomorrow would work. CIDM, man, it's looking like he wants to break that downtrend line.
S&P 500 futures pulling back from over the 43.55 level over the last couple minutes. 43.51 last trade in S&P 500 futures down about.
Hey man, thank you for tuning in. I think this is your first time that I see you here. Give us a like and subscribe to our channel. I'm here at pre-market. I put what's trending before the market opens. I give you some support and resistance, and kind of like what I'm looking at, I put throughout the day here. And you also get signals, okay, of an algo that I have put together, so they work fairly well.
Advanced Micro Devices Alpha Mike Delta shares falling to a new session low, down nearly 2%
So give us a
here.
subscribe,
The new
tune
session
in,
low
click the notification bell
AMD
so
is 87.35.
you get notified in the
That's
morning when I
ticker
go live.
Alpha Mike Delta.
What's up, Steven? You bought more DPW? Steven's the beast at by swinging DPW. He buys the low.
Rapid Micro Biosystems.
He sells the
ticker
high.
RPID shares open for trade.
me
This was
see.
an IPO. It's opened at $22.50 after pricing at $20 per share. The ticker is Romeo Papa India.
Yeah, I got an alert here, man. I'm gonna pick some up if he gets there. You could see here on the daily. Every time we get to these levels right here, we bounce. So, good area to pick some DPW up. We broke below yesterday. Not yesterday. We broke it below this 27. 21. Almost there. Yeah, DPW, man. The idea, man, slow, but it's holding up. It's the only thing that is up there that is holding up in the first 30 minutes of the opening range breakout. Everything else is just on down. Yeah, Steven, I'm gonna get in, man. I'm just looking for a little bit more of a dip. I'm cheap, bro. I like to get the lowest possible. I'll go in a good fair amount. I like to get the lowest possible. Is that all you're holding, Steven? Just some DPW?
UK is the information reporting that Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook face at least 70 antitrust probes and cases. Tickers here: AAPL, Amazon AMZN, Google is GOOG, and Facebook ticker FB.
Oh my gosh, it's 11 already.
GP Strategies, ticker GPX, shares resume trade. The stock at 1997, up about 27% here. It's ticker Golf Papa X-Ray. Stocks continuing lower here. S&P 500 futures now below the 43.50 level, down about 0.4%. 43.48.5 last trade.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was a slow day today. So we just have to take what the market gives us and, have a plan, have a strategy, get out, keep losses small. Today, Blin, I got stopped out. Again, I kept it small. You can see if I would have stayed in, look at this mess. All right, so I was playing this breakout right here. It was kind of fake out breakout. All right, I ended up getting out at that same candle for a small loss, and there was just no follow through today. And oh, sorry, you can see what I'm talking about. But in this candle right here, playing a breakout, and then got out, no follow through. So kind of fake out breakout, and you can see if you stay in this mess, I would have been down a lot of money. So you have to have a plan, you have to have a strategy, and you have to keep your losses small. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell so when I go on tomorrow, Monday, you guys can get notified and look at my levels that I give. Look at some of the algo signals that you get here, and you can get an idea of whether you want to go long or short. Also, if I'm not in a trade, you can ask me to look at something, and I'll look at it and give you my view, my input. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'll see you mañana. Adios.